Welcome to the Friday Night Strike. I'm your host, Night Strike. We're starting a little early tonight because I've been late the last couple of times with Friday Night Strike, so I just figured we'd start on time or early. So, Southpaw RX is out there giving us thumbs up. We got Scott79 hanging out there. If anybody wants to jump in, we've got the link at the pinned at the top of the YouTube live chat. So switch it over from top chat to live chat, and you'll see it. You can jump in, create a topic, talk about a topic you're interested in. Guns, politics, whatever. Just keep it family friendly. Other than that, not a lot going on tonight. I do have some things to talk about, but again, I don't want to turn this into hit or miss part 2. But there was something that did happen today. Apparently, Chipman, Senator McConnell called on Biden to withdraw Chipman's nomination to head the ATF today. Apparently, he's not a good fit. I mean, I'd go further into it, but hell, there's a lot of crap. Apparently there's also news that Chipman is racist. Yeah, figure that one out. So, I don't think he's getting in. Nope. No, I don't think so. What is it? Let's see. There was something else. Apparently there was a UFO in near LAX. They're citing that there was a UFO. Let's see if I can get the link. So I can copy the link. You can play it. Let's see if it'll work. Let's see. Share video. Check this out.
Tony Araxia, the first sighting of the year. The FAA confirms a Boeing 747 pilot spotted this so-called jetpack man about 15 miles east of LAX. And you can see one of the traffic control towers here behind me. Listen to how it all played out as air traffic controllers warned incoming pilots after the sighting.
Possible jetpack man in sight.
Was he off to your left or right, sir?
Right wing, head out.
Roger. And do you know what altitude?
About 5,000. Sky was 3626. Did you see the UFO? We were looking, but we did not see Iron Man. Sky was 3626.
Attention all aircraft, use caution for the jetpack. He is just north of the final, around 5,000 at gate, last reported.
You may remember this video captured by a Southern California pilot back in December of 2020. It shows what appears to be a person with a jetpack flying off the coast of Palos Verdes at about 3,000 feet in altitude. And some investigators said it could have been a drone made to look like a man in a jetpack, but a number of similar reports made last year prompted the FBI to get involved. The agency even issuing a report saying that these sightings were unlikely to involve an actual person with a jetpack. The FAA, meanwhile, says it is currently investigating this sighting that happened yesterday evening around the 8 o'clock hour, but the mystery continues. Who or what is behind what the pilot referred to as Iron Man? Reporting live at LAX, we'll send it back to you.
All right.
Hey, Mario, thank you.
you.
By the way, tell Howard, well, he can hear me. Great shot behind you. Beautiful.
That is beautiful.
All right.
Will do.
Hello. Hello. Yeah. How you doing?
Oh, nobody could hear me apparently.
Yeah, no, your sound was off.
The sound was off.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the last thing you guys heard?
Well, the UFO video, and then it went back to your logo, and there was no sound.
Okay. All right. So apparently we're going into E-Honda territory tonight a little bit because I saw that a jetpack guy article, and I thought that was wild to share. I found something else. Apparently on TikTok, there's a real life time traveler that claims humans will get superpowers this year. And as funny as that is, he claims humans will receive superpowers, NASA will find a mirrored Earth, and a T-Rex egg will be found.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. I mean, this is wild. I mean, I don't believe a shred of this, but this is golden right here.
Yeah, how much crack has he been smoking?
I know, that's what I'm saying. Okay, since February, this guy named Javier has been posting videos on it to his TikTok account, Unico Viviente. I'm bad at pronouncing this, so if George was here, he'd be able to translate for me. But which translates to the lone survivor. That he claims he is a time traveler that woke up in 2027. Since then, Javier has been posting updates about being in 2027, showing how there are no humans in his location, which is believed to be Spain. Right. Sure. Okay.
Yeah, it's Tony now.
It's where? It's what? Who?
Yeah.
I can translate for you. BS.
No.
BS.
Oh no! This is complete BS, but it's hilarious. That's what we're talking about. Okay.
Well, did you ever hear of the throwaway alien thing on Reddit?
Yeah. And I also heard the Jonathan Tyther or something like that.
I didn't hear about that one.
Who was back a few years ago said he was a time traveler too or something.
Yeah.
Tyler or something.
There's been many of these, over the years.
Yeah.
I think.
But I wanted to go over this one because some of his predictions are hilarious. Okay, so apparently in 1, 2, 3. Apparently in 4 days on August 3rd, 2021, NASA finds a mirrored Earth, opposite gravity, physics, and motion. We'll see if that happens. But
when is that? What day?
He is predicting August 3rd.
Oh, that's good. That's at least it's not 12 years away. I hate those.
Yeah. No, we don't take any stock in those. He's also said on September 14th, there's going to be a Category 6 hurricane that will hit South Carolina. Will be the worst in history. I got news for you, buddy. We get hurricanes all the goddamn time. A Category 6 probably be nothing but a Category 5. It'll probably just be another Hugo. Don't. You're from Spain. You have a Spanish name. Don't tell me about hurricanes in South Carolina.
I can see it now. There'll be 1 million shipping containers spread out all over Charleston.
Yeah, and you know what, Tony? I will go take one and abscond with it, so I can build my backyard.
The great shipping container heist of 2021.
Yeah. No. Okay. This gets even better. October 20th, 8 humans will receive superpowers from extreme energy from the sun.
Now, I wonder why it couldn't have been October 16th, because that's my birthday, and that would have given me a clue that maybe I was one of the ones that gets superpowers.
Yeah. It gets even better. December 14th, 3 teenagers will find a T-Rex egg and a device to open a portal to an alternate universe. Yeah.
The T-Rex egg.
Yeah. Oh shit! Gold and teddy bears and candies
egg or like
will rain from the sky, but that's not as hilarious as his last prediction, which is February 2nd, 2022. This next year. Okay, he says that Atlantis is found in the Atlantic Ocean and is housing human fish life.
Yep. Okay.
Human fish life.
Human fish life. So, I mean...
That was probably more believable than any of them.
No, I don't know. Maybe finding Atlantis might be believable, but human fish life...
I want to know if the T-Rex egg... Is the T-Rex egg like a fresh egg or a petrified egg?
Probably a petrified.
That's what I want to know.
Honestly, as far as the whole believable, I think the only believable thing out of this entire list is that there's going to be another hurricane in South Carolina because, he has better odds at that happening than anything else on this list.
You know what's funny is that this guy, when did this start? Because he might be a copycat of the throwaway alien on Reddit.
He started doing this in February. And there's a guy who used to website and he used to predict stuff, and apparently was it Jonathan Titus?
I can't even think about going and creating an account on TikTok. I can't support the Chinese in that way.
I'm not doing it.
I feel bad enough supporting Zuckerberg on Facebook.
Yeah, that's why I don't do that either.
It was Jonathan Titer, okay? Basically, he said that he was a time traveler from the future.
Is he still making posts on TikTok?
No, he Jonathan Titer just he did this, or it was a couple years ago, and he stopped, and hasn't posted anything.
I thought you said it was February.
This is a different guy. This is Javier. It's Javier, and he's saying all this crap. And the only thing that's believable, even by far, is that there might be a hurricane in South Carolina. Because honestly, there's always a hurricane in South Carolina.
He had to have one believable thing.
One believable thing out of the entire list.
That's the hook. See, I'm 1 out of 5. How many things were there?
Yeah, there was like five or six. Yeah. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 things. Out of the 5 things, one of them is probably believable. Now, I don't believe it's going to be a category 6, but it'll probably be something like another. What is it, Hugo?
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Here, I'll show you what I just entered. This raffle for Tennessee Wildlife Resource Foundation, which I give money to each year. I'm going to win this Ford truck right here.
And then you're going to run over that skunk that's on the front page.
Where is that? Where's that?
Right there it is. There it is.
Unfortunately, we have mini skunk.
He's going to be the skid mark of the century.
Yeah. But I just entered this thing. I'm going to win August 17th.
Yeah.
Tony, maybe that skunk gets superpowers.
He already has superpowers. You don't go anywhere near him.
He'll get even more superpowers.
Longer range.
Yep.
Have you ever smelled a skunk?
Yes.
I've seen one run over in Arizona, and that did.
Oh, that's the nastiest smell. You don't want to smell that at all. You can smell them a mile away. I mean, it's just.
My Siberian Huskies caught one in Arizona when I was younger, and my dad literally had to bathe them in tomato juice.
You tortured your Huskies by taking them to Arizona?
So they were born in Arizona.
They weren't native of Arizona.
Not originally, but there were breeders in Arizona.
You gotta raise Huskies up north where it's like 30 degrees.
They're fine anywhere. They're fine anywhere. Okay?
They get too hot in the Arizona.
They were fine. They had enough water. They were fine. Don't.
There's water in Arizona.
That's like saying you shouldn't have a Chihuahua in New York.
Well, you shouldn't have a Chihuahua anywhere, but that's not the point.
That's besides the point, okay? That's besides the point.
Oh God! I had this girl who had a purse dog, and it was a Chihuahua, and that thing was it never moved, it never made a sound. It just sat in her purse the whole time, like it was a mute and deaf.
Yeah.
And all it did was stare as she petted it. It was sad, a sad existence for a Chihuahua.
Well, Anyways, I
know what I was going to show you.
That article was just so ridiculous that I had to share it. I'm sorry.
I was going to show you what was one of the problems.
It's the same as all these people that say, like, every year, like, this is it, Yellowstone is going to blow up.
Everyone wants to be Nostradamus. That's all it is.
I've been on YouTube for like 10 years, and I watch like volcanic documentaries and that, and then because I watch those, then you'll get these flipping stupid ones that say, this is it, Yellowstone. Yeah.
They got an elk gun, a UTV, and then down here they got
crossbows,
shotty guns.
Academy. All right.
Where's the Henry? Here we go.
You want the Henry, don't you?
No, I really don't like. I don't like that golden boy or whatever it's called.
Brass.
But I like the blued model, just all blued,
Yeah.
But we saw one. They had one of these at the NRA show that you remember, Richard.
Yeah. Case hardened looks quite good sometimes as well, depending on which one it is.
But I gotta win this truck because I think my truck's getting ready to.
What is that? A 250 or a 150?
I think it's a 150.
It's a 150.
Yeah, 150.
Yeah. It's a 150 because the body style. I didn't even pay attention to that. Cab? Yeah, this is the Ford, the crew, Super Crew. This is basically what I have now, but mine is 2016. So it's
what they call.
We got Mr. F&H out there. We've got Ghost Shadow. We've got Ozzy out there saying "Bark at the Moon."
Richard rode in my truck like this.
Yeah. And Richard probably said, you need a new truck then too.
No.
Back then, it was only a few years old.
What's wrong with that truck then?
What's that?
What's wrong with that truck? Your truck?
I think I'm gonna have to have a transmission because I have wore it out.
How did you wear out an automatic transmission?
Well, now sometimes when I go up a hill, it sounds like the transmission's slipping. If I don't just baby the throttle,
it might not be your transmission. It could be your clutch.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. It's the clutch in the transmission.
Sounds more like.
I mean, honestly, it would probably be a lot cheaper to get it repaired than try and buy a new truck.
Not if I win this one, it wouldn't be cheap.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. If you win that one, but
you could win that.
What are your odds of winning that one?
If I win this one, I'm going to give Richard my other one when he comes over.
I've got a big repair bill.
Right. All right. Ghost Shadow says that nice strike. I can make 100% accurate future predictions. Gas prices will go up. The Democrats will lie. A politician will be accused of having sex with an underage person. 100% accurate predictions. Wow.
Do you want a prediction from me? Because I'm in the future. It's already Saturday morning here.
No, you see, if you were in the future, I want the winning lottery numbers. Help a brother out.
Yeah, I haven't got that yet.
Yes, got it.
I won 50 quid this month, but that's as far as I got.
Oh, okay, all right. So what's in store for us in the future?
Well, so far we're 46 minutes into Saturday morning, and the weather's all right.
It's not raining. That's a miracle.
Not at the moment. No, we've got more rain coming.
Yeah,
we've got more.
We've got some coming tomorrow.
Yeah, we've had a bit of a storm today, but it seems to have blown through. But there is more rain coming.
Now, when John Crump had that pastor on the other day, he said talking about rain, and I'm like, I got rain here. I got 6 inches this morning, and I looked at my backyard. I literally had a pool in my backyard. There was so much damn rain.
What's his YouTube channel?
John Crump.
Is it GOA or something?
No, it's John Crump Live. He does all his live streams on that one.
I think he's got you got John Crump News.
Yeah.
He might have 2 channels.
Yeah. He has John Crump News for all his produced stuff, and then he's got John Crump Live for all his live stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
Why would you have 2 different channels?
He wants to keep them separate. So, I mean,
which one is he most active on?
He's active on both of them.
Oh, he's only got 2,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
I would have thought he had more than that.
And if you don't know who John Crump is an editor for AmmoLand News. He does a lot of their articles. He also works with the GOA as well.
Yeah, he's helping me at the moment with my missing membership.
Isn't he on the board?
I don't know if he's on the board of GOA, but I know he's very invested in the GOA.
Yeah, and he does stuff for Virginian citizens. As well.
Yeah, he's based out of Virginia.
Are y'all subscribed to both his channels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
I'm going to subscribe to both of them.
No. I know, Tony. You're gonna scoff at that. He is promoting this new currency called Tusk, which is called the Universal Settlement Coin. That's why it's called Tusk.
Good Lord!
I know.
Okay, let me go unsubscribe then. Sorry, I'm just kidding.
I went and had a conversation with him on the phone the other day about it because I wanted to you know how I am with cryptocurrency. I throw a few dollars in, and if I can make a couple dollars off it, great. If I don't, I just leave it in there.
They're just too volatile. Why is he promoting that? What would be the purpose of that?
It's designed for firearms people.
Yeah.
There's a few firearms companies that are in it at the moment.
Right, but why would you do that to firearm owners?
Well,
to get around some banks, declining firearm purchases.
Yeah, so if you got a firearms company, the banks are turning you away now. We've had the same problem in the UK with a couple of banks. So it's been set up so you can still trade, and you just basically trade in Tusk.
Yeah.
I mean, if at the moment, if it goes up in value, you're gonna make a bit of money.
Has he made it? Has it been? He hasn't made it. It hasn't been created yet.
It's up and running. Yeah.
Yeah, it's already created. But
I first knew about it when the guy come on Hank's show and explained it all.
What's it called?
Tusk.
The Universal Settlement Coin.
Yeah, TUSC.
That's what it stands for.
USC.
TUSC, the Universal Settlement Coin.
Crypto. All my payments are from Costco Universe.
Yeah, but you can find it where it's listed, where it'll show like the same as Bitcoin and all the others, where it goes up and down.
There's the website in the side chat.
I'm looking at it, yeah. So you're saying this might already be listed on like Robinhood?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it should be listed on where all the other cryptos are listed. It should be listed there as well.
Yeah, it's not a. It's only listed on a couple of exchanges, and I talked with one of the co-founders of Tusk, and he said if you're gonna go and if you want to just buy it outright, you probably should use the Probit exchange.
Yeah, it's not on Robinhood.
So,
TUSC.
Yeah, TUSC Tusk. Because the reason why I'm talking about this is I'm actually looking at redoing the GunTube merchandise store, and I'm looking at possibly adding cryptocurrency as like an alternative form of payment.
Yeah, so you can pay.
Even though I'm only selling paraphernalia, but again how long is it till pro-gun paraphernalia is going to be banned?
No, this is it.
So again, I run my own stores, but again, I'm tired of having to use PayPal all the time.
Yeah, well, PayPal bans a lot of firearms people anyway.
They ban a lot of firearms people, and I've been able to get skirt around it, obviously.
Yep. But Hank got banned for life on PayPal, and that was only because a holster manufacturer that sponsors this show sent the payment by PayPal, and they recognised it as a firearms. They were saying it's a firearms payment, so they banned him for life, and his wife. So they're both banned for life on PayPal. It's flipping ridiculous,
Yeah. So
that is ridiculous.
So
but the problem is, I don't know. It just the whole crypto thing is fishy. Is just doesn't seem.
I got enough things going on at the moment that I don't need to get into it. And
I have about $500 worth of crypto, but I don't. It's just for fun. It's like a hobby, you know.
Yeah,
I don't put any stock in it. I don't put any stock in it. That's funny.
I'm looking at possibly using it, you know, for GunTube's merchandise store, and even possibly using it for, you know, the web hosting business I run. You know about that, Tony, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at doing that too.
What?
I'm looking at, you know, adding it as an alternative form of payment for web hosting domains and, you know, this, you know, server rentals and whatnot.
I don't think I would. I actually took it off my atdrafting.com as a payment option because it's just too volatile. You know?
Right. But
if I take $100 worth of Bitcoin today, it might only be worth $10 tomorrow.
Actually, it'll probably be worth more. Bitcoin's going back up.
No, it's already going back down again. It went up.
Since when?
I caught it when it was 30,000, and it went up to 42, and now it's back.
It's at 41.9. It's at 41.9.
Yeah, it's gone up.
Oh, hey, it's back up. All right, but look at the graph though.
I know. It's ups and down. It's volatile. Yes, you're right. It is volatile, but it's
too volatile.
They said it's going to continue to go back up. So again,
who said that? You can't say that. No. What do you mean they said that? Who said that? You can't predict that. You can't, just like you can't predict anything in the stock market.
Yeah. A lot of the crypto markets are saying that.
Well, that's because they're probably short sellers.
Probably, the sites that track crypto a lot and have news and whatnot on, like CoinDesk. They're saying it's going to go back up, and it's going to go even further than what it is. They're hoping it hits.
Well, if you remember, okay, you have a short memory because Elon Musk pumped it and it got up to 65, and he said it's going to go to 100,000, and a few weeks later it was back down to 32 or something. So,
are you sure you had the right person?
Elon Musk?
I don't remember him pumping Bitcoin. I thought it was Dogecoin he was pumping.
He said, Elon, I'm going to look it up. Elon,
he was taking payments for his cars in Bitcoin.
That's exactly right.
And then he stopped.
Yeah, then he stopped because what they were saying.
Because it's too volatile.
Yeah, well, the other reason people were criticizing him for like, oh, you're selling this environmental friendly car.
Oh, that's BS. He stopped taking it because he was losing money in it. That's why. Yeah. Nobody in business is going to rely on Bitcoin as a payment. Not rely on it. It's a novelty.
No, I'm not relying on it. I'm just going to add it as a form of payment.
Yeah,
just as something neat, you know.
Yeah, but it's like if you make any money on YouTube, you know, it's like you can just leave it in your account until it builds up to whatever, and then do something with it. But if you're going to rely on it to pay your mortgage or something.
Well, look at it in business, okay? It's like me, okay? I'm a general contractor. I go through several $100,000 worth of materials every month, right? Okay, so you see, and those materials have to be paid for each month.
Yeah, that's it.
So if I take payment from an owner in Bitcoin, and then I go to pay off those materials, and Bitcoin drops in half. Overnight, then I'm screwed.
Yeah, well, it's the same as
and that's why you can't. That's why it'll never be something that's that. It'll be a day trader. Crypto is a day trader's dream, and that's it.
Well, that's why when you get Bitcoin, you want to sell out. You want to sell it as fast as possible.
As long as you're up, yeah, right. I mean, that's all it is. It's a novelty day trader dream. Daydream, you know, it's anyway. I'm going to be quiet.
Sam of Anarchy asks, so what companies do you guys invest in? I invest in tech companies and food companies. Why? Because there's always going to be a need for technology and food.
Yeah, I like the high tech. I like the tech companies. I like
those are the ones I invest in. I have stock in.
There's
there's
some medical companies that
are good. Yeah.
That I don't know. I'd have to go through my list.
If you're gonna invest in stuff that there's always got to be a need for, like hospitals, medical stuff. Okay, there's always going to be a need for that because unless the human race dies off, there's always going to be somebody gets hurt.
You know what? Those companies have value,
right?
Because they have real world. They either produce a product or they have a service or they have
needed.
They have. They own things. They have inventory. Right. They have intrinsic value, which crypto has none of.
The other thing I invest in, as far as stock, I invest in fast food companies and I invest in grocery store companies. The reason why, there's always going to be a market for somebody to want to go and get a quick bite to eat. It doesn't matter who they are, And there's always going to be somebody who needs to go to the grocery store, to pick up, a bottle of milk, a loaf of bread, maybe they want to get some steak or they want to get, a couple cans of beans or something. There's always going to be somebody wanting to get food, period, from a store.
Yeah.
So that's why I invest in those because those type, the fast food places are always going to be around. They may change, they may merge, they may change names, but they're always going to be around. So,
but if you were going to invest in that category, you would want to invest in the people who are buying other companies like Walmart, or Whole Foods, or something. You don't want to invest in your local.
No, sometimes that might be good to invest in your local.
They wouldn't be on the stock. They wouldn't be trading. But I'm just saying.
The ones that are trading, you invest in. The ones that aren't trading, you ignore them.
Yeah.
Okay, but
because you have to, because you can't invest in them.
That's where I invest in, and third, I invest in tech companies because, hey, there's always going to be a need for technology until we blast ourselves into the Stone Age, right?
I think you just have to. Whatever you do, you have to research the history and the.
I mean. Again, I'm just giving generals. Okay, I'm not telling you what companies to invest in because it's on you, the individual, to make the right decision, to do the right research on what companies to invest your money into. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what companies to invest in. That's your job. That is your job because at the end of the day, you either invest in you actually go out there and invest and do your own research, or you don't, and you just continue living your life.
Here's my own thing. If I don't know anything about something like investing, I would find a good savings account that paid 1 or 2% a year. I wouldn't go out investing in companies I don't know anything of. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a fast way to lose money. Really.
Sam of Anarchy 92 says he's considering investing in fuel. Fuel is also something you should look at too. Yeah, like whether it's green energy or if it's hell even oil. And I know oil dipped.
Oil would have been great to get into last year
when it
went down the toilet, and then now it's back up. If you needed money, get money quickly.
Intel is a good one. I like Intel, Snake Doctor.
Intel is good. AMD is good too. AMD is good too. But again,
gun topic. We started off by talking about buying guns with crypto.
We were talking about buying guns with crypto. But again, that's what you look at.
Yeah.
But I think it's different. It's different if you're the buyer.
92 says he's considering investing in car companies and fuel and oil. There's always a need for those. Yes, fuel and oil. I would recommend you do fuel and oil over car companies because car companies they tend to fluctuate too much. Like
all the car crypto. Companies are moving towards electric. I would look at like Ford has already those big car companies that are making the transition. Those would be good. Not those who I can see in 10 years you would have very few. I don't know, would it be 10 or 15 years where we might have a complete transition to electric vehicles.
So
it won't be long.
Right. So gun topics. All right, gun topics. Here's a gun topic. I'm gonna screen share a picture right now. I finally got that replacement stock for the Mosin M44 that I got. You can see where the right here where the bayonet's supposed to go. There's a little chip in the wood. Okay, I'm not too complaining. I'm not complaining about that. Yes, I am right now.
Oh, I'm on the YouTube side. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not complaining too much about that chipping right there because overall the stock is good and the handguard came with it was good too. You know. All right. So there's one gun topic. Let's see. There's another image.
Why is there such a lag between the YouTube side? Golly, it's just now showing up there.
Yeah, I know. There's always a lag.
Yeah, there's always a lag on.
I know, but I thought it was like 3 seconds, not 20 seconds.
It's not. It's not. There we go. Let's see. Let's see if I get that one. All right, we're done with that one. Let's do this one. There we go. Okay. And then, people, as I've been saying, I was going to do a video on my M1 Garand. There's the M1 Garand.
That's looking very nice.
That's not a tactical sling.
No, it's not a tactical sling. No.
I'm just kidding.
It's an M1 Garand.
I know. I'm just kidding.
It's tactical for World War II.
Yeah.
It's tactical for World War II. I mean, if you want to take out Nazis and Imperial Japanese soldiers, it's the best weapon for them.
I have one of those slings for my
So
they
44.
They were still using those in Vietnam anyway. So
they've been using them. They were still using those slings up until Bosnia.
Yeah. We're still using them.
I think they're still using them in some areas.
Yeah.
But the OD green one is the one that looks best on the M1 Garand.
They're still affordable and they work.
I'm looking for one of these in black because they made them in black. I want to put that on my M14. So there's that.
You can find those. I think you can find them on Amazon.
So there's that. So that I've got another image too, real quick, because why the hell not? Because I've been doing videos and whatnot lately. So I don't know if anybody realizes this, but I've been doing videos, and if you're a patron, you'll recognize this image. But I did a quick overview of my M14. I uploaded the video to Patreon. I've actually got like 5 or 6 videos I've uploaded today and edited today. I've got tons more I got to edit and upload. But if you're a patron, you'll see some of these videos. You
need that rig where you can hang your camera straight down and get a bird's eye view. Yeah, I need to get that. I haven't thought about that yet, and I've been using my cell phone right now just because of the factor that it was easiest. It's hard where I've got my workbench. It's hard for me to get a camera with a tripod set up in that area because there's just literally no room.
I like that gun mat.
Yeah, so I can get you one if you want one.
Yeah,
all gun mats are just giant mouse pads. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I've got some.
It's the same material.
I can't think who's given me some before, but I have got some here that I've been given at NRA to.
Right,
the one I like on my desk in my room, I've got from Sierra Bullets. It's not a gun mat as such because it's not the soft foam. It's like a plastic covered, but it's got all the calibers that Sierra ammunition does. And it's nearly 2 foot long by like a foot wide, and I put it down on my desk, and then when I eat my dinner off it and stuff like that, I just use it as a big placemat, really. Okay, so
Snake Doctor 78 says looks good. Sammy Anarchy 92 asks, what about investing in gun and ammo companies? What's that looking in the markets right now? I'm going to tell you right now, don't do that. With how Remington went and how the Democrats are letting, even though there's laws to prevent suing companies for someone breaking the law with one of their firearms, guess what? The Democrats would rather hold the companies responsible and take all their money away so they stop selling guns, that you can't buy guns. instead of actually doing the right thing.
That's one of those cases where you'd be better off buying the guns instead of the company.
Yeah. Don't invest in the company. Just buy your guns and ammo. Okay.
Yeah.
Just
You'll
that's
always
about,
be able to resell the guns.
yeah. That's the point. That's the point. Okay, so
that's like the difference in, like, you can buy physical gold or you can buy companies that invest in gold.
So, Snake Doctor 78 says, "What is up with all these plastic brace holders for your pistols? I've been seeing a ton of them. I think they are such a gimmick." Well, a pistol brace, a pistol stabilizer has its place, but right now there's a craze to sell them as fast as possible because, people are hoping to get grandfathered in if there's a law against them.
I think they're ugly.
Armament Nexus,
like
look at that little blue text at the top of the live chat that says "Join the panel." I'm not sending you a damn link when you can just click that link at the top of the live chat and jump in here. So, anyways, as I was saying,
people are just prima donnas. I'm just kidding.
Tara Smith says, "I invest my money in hard assets that hold their value, like guns and jewelry, real jewelry. Also, over time, land only goes up, especially if you don't sell when there is a crash. Also, have an IRA." Yeah, no, those are good. Those are good things to have too, and that's a good point. That's why we're saying it's better to buy the guns and hold on to them for the value than it is to try and invest in a gun company.
I would only have an IRA if my company that I was getting it through matched. That's a smart, that's a smart way to make, to earn money. But I don't like it unless you're getting a match from the company you're working for. Anyway, that's just me.
Yeah, I have the premium bonds here. You don't have those in the States, but that's quite a good investment because the money you put in there is safe. And then you get back, like each month they do a draw, and you get back, like a prize draw, and the minimum is like £25, the maximum is 2 people win $1 million every month. And then if I turn around tomorrow and say I want my money back, within a week I've got my own money back because it's all backed by the government.
Armament Nexus, this link right here. Use this link to jump into the panel. This one right here. Yes. I'm screen sharing. This one. You lazy bastard. Use this one.
So nice, Greg.
What's up, Guns and Barbecue?
I want to go back to something that you just said like 2 minutes ago about the grandfathering. Obviously, people, if they think they're going to get pistol braces grandfathered,
they're crazy.
They're not reading the.
They're not reading.
No, because in that the ATF even says grandfathering highly unlikely because with what we're hoping to accomplish here would be counterproductive. So.
Yeah.
Probably not going to happen.
I know, but
grandfather the bump stocks.
I know, but do you think everybody's going to read all that?
You think people would? Like, holy shit!
Yeah, but you don't have to.
You think people would? But do people seldom read? The answer is no, not really these days.
The thing about it is not strike. If you tell people that, they're going to go out and buy one, and they're going to have to burn it later. So,
yeah, I'm not telling people to buy any of them. Okay, that wasn't my intent.
I'm playing devil's advocate. If you mention the fact that they could be grandfathered, that's all.
They're not going to be.
No, I don't think they will either. That would defeat the purpose.
They're not going to be. But the reason why people keep on buying them right now is they're probably under the false. They're probably buying them under false pretenses that they think they're going to be grandfathered when they're not.
Nothing in the future, whatever they ban, whatever it is, nothing will be grandfathered because they just want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
It's the whole grandfather. I don't know where people got the idea from, but nothing is going to be grandfathered in the future.
Well, I think like the assault weapons ban in '94, things like that, they got that idea because things were grandfathered. They didn't just say this is illegal, turn it in. Right. And then, like I said, with like the bump stock ban, they're like, no, if you have it, you're a felon. Tough crap.
Right.
Well, technically, you're not a felon until you're caught with it, but.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on several AR pistols to finish right now, though. Oh, sorry, what?
Mute the YouTube side, whoever that is.
Turn the YouTube side off.
I don't know where people got the idea from, but it's nothing. It's going to be grandfathered.
Mute the YouTube side.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, I've got several AR pistols that I'm waiting to finish right now to see if they're going to follow through with this proposal, or if they're gonna say, "Hey, yeah, you know, with all these comments, we're just gonna back off of it and let y'all have your pistols." Because I don't see the point in buying a friggin' pistol brace if they're gonna turn around and say, "Nope, they're no good." Because why the fuck would I want a pistol brace at that point? I'm just gonna put a fucking stock on it and have it.
If you got to pay your $200 to either have a brace or a stock, you just rather have the stock because it's going to be better if you don't need a brace. You know, if you're not disabled, you don't need the brace. So just have the stock.
Yeah, I always thought they were a novelty anyway. I never got it. The whole,
yeah,
you know.
No, I get it too.
I haven't seen one video of an actual handicapped person using one.
Yeah.
Chris, is that okay, you? I saw one when it first came out, I think.
Yeah. I can see the point of having them if that's what you need because you are disabled.
Yeah.
But to try and use it as an SBR, I've had to go on one before, and it was just too short for me. The length of pull was crap.
Yeah, it is crap. I've got one.
All right. Sound of Anarchy 92 says, State Doctor 78 says, IRA is tax-free growth from dividends. That's right. IRA is a good idea. Sound of Anarchy 92 says, at Night Strike, I've been thinking of getting involved in the stock markets. That's why I'm asking you guys.
You have to pay tax when you withdraw.
Well, so it's if you withdraw.
It's not tax-free. Nothing is tax-free.
Sam Anarchy 92 says, I've been thinking of getting involved in the stock markets. That's why I'm asking you guys, what's the best route right now? I would say just sign up with one of the companies. I use E-Trade, so you might want to check out E-Trade. There's also Robinhood you can use.
You can buy fractional shares on Robinhood. Yeah. So if you want to own, $200 or $100 of Bitcoin, that's doable. Yeah. You don't have to go out and lay out $40,000 just to buy one Bitcoin.
Yeah. You can do Robinhood, or you can use Webull. That's WEBULL. They're pretty good too. It's an app you can put on your phone, and you can trade via that way, or you can trade strictly from their websites. It doesn't matter either way. Those are good. Those are good places. Just look around as far as trading. The thing about Webull and Robinhood are they allow you to, as Tony said, get into the crypto market.
Well, any stock, the thing is, if you want to buy, I have some Tesla, but I don't have a whole Tesla. They'll allow you to buy fractional shares of any stock, not just crypto.
Chris, are you here now? Armament?
Yeah, I'm here now. Yeah, I'm here.
You finally saw the link. I had to point it out for you.
No, I saw the link. I jumped in. I'm like, I'm trying to remember how GunTube works and how I'm supposed to get my icon up and doing all. It doesn't matter. My logo. Anyway, yeah, I'm just jumping in here, and Richard Monder sent me a text that, "Hey, I'm at Night Strikes." I'm like, okay. It's Friday, dude. I worked like 50 some hours this week. I'm tired.
Oh, poor baby.
Yeah.
Just get a beer, you'll be fine.
Yeah, right, exactly. I do have the weekend off, thank God. I've worked the past 2 weekends, but anyway.
Yeah. So
refresh me. We were just talking about stuff. Refresh me. We
were talking about investing and stuff and whatnot, and because I got a couple questions out there, but I got a super chat in from Daniel saying #in Night Strike we trust. If you want to, Daniel, okay, but I really wouldn't fire you.
Honestly, can I? And this is an old guy. I'm going to vent my views. Cold hard cash, and if the paper isn't worth, then maybe gold, silver, or ammo. Because I I don't know. This is the old guy in me. I've had problems with banks. They screwed me over. I don't trust crypto. Crypto to me is just like the stock market. Somebody can hack it. Somebody can hack it and you're freaking broke. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me.
Okay. Okay. Now tell us of
That's
how
true, I
the
know a
world
couple
is
of people
flat
that
and, about blood memory.
What? I had two people talking at once. What'd you?
I was making a joke. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, the world's not flat, and I don't have blood memory. I have body memory, which means my ass aches, and I got scars on scars, and I forgot where the scars from. That's my body memory.
This is a generational battle because all the old timers here are going, don't buy anything except if it has intrinsic value, and all the millennials are like, no, I gotta have crypto, man.
Yeah,
but crypto
okay.
is based on nothing but emotions.
It's a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah,
Crypto or any electronic money is electronic.
Yeah.
And this, okay, let's look at this. All right, say you go to work, you get your paycheck deposited. You use your debit or credit card. Everybody uses that. Guess who can hack that? Really good hack. Exactly. Really good hackers. And to me, having physical, and we joke, I'm going to be 55. You call me old timer, whatever. I joke with all my friends, but they agree that, man, if you don't have gold, silver, or frickin' ammo or guns, that's the currency because everything else is hackable.
You should have those as well. I'm not saying you shouldn't have those. I mean, you should have those as well.
Diversification is not a bad thing.
But you need to diversify. Don't just stick to one thing.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, I'm just saying I'm not going to trust my money to anything other than
the thing about it is it's so volatile though, and which is a good thing for people like me who just want to play. So if I put $200 or $300 in and it goes to 100,000, I'll make $300 or $400, and that's fun, right? But I'm not going to put $100,000 into it because it's too volatile.
You got a very, very good point. Look, if you've got a lucrative income to where you can go, well, I got $200 that if I spend this $200, it's not going to hurt me. Things are paid for. I got $200. Now, looking at it as an investment down the road, you go, it's the same as stocks. You go, okay, buy low, sell high, but you can invest but like I said, the bottom can drop out at any time, and I don't know. I'm old school, man. God damn it, I hate new electronic cars and everything else. And I'm like, I grew up working on a car that I could go, oh, there's an engine, there's a carburetor, there's this, you could do that. Boom, we're going back down the road. Today, it's like you open the hood and go, well, that's a lot of crap. So, but then again, and I'm going on just a very small rant. This is the AK-47 philosophy. The simpler the machine, the more reliable it's going to be.
Okay, Grandpa.
Shut up.
No, I got hey, Night Strike.
I swear to God, I've never met Night Strike, and I know he's bigger than me. But when I do meet him, I might not fist bump him. I'm just going to slap him and then say, "What's up, buddy?" and give him a hug. Whatever. Smart ass.
Yeah, I'm just saying it to joke and
I know you are. I know.
I never mean it. I never mean it to as a negative. I just do it just to get a rise out of you.
I know. What are you, dude? In your late 30s, early 40s?
I'm in my late. I'm probably young enough to probably be your son.
Okay. What? My daughter's going to be 36 here real soon.
I'm 37.
Yeah.
Well, you had her early.
Yeah, don't get married at 18. Not a bad.
I was going to say I had Barrett.
It's a bad thing.
Barrett just turned 32, and I'm just 58. So I feel like
Hey, Armin.
Yep.
I know you're always talking about technology and all that. Well, let's just put it this way. I got a rant too, my friend.
Oh boy.
Here it comes.
I'm going to shut up and I'm going to listen to this rant because I love rants. Come on, I listen to Night Strike. I love rants. So
All right,
Wow.
so Zemmer down, guys. Zemmer down, so I can speak, please.
All right.
So I was just back from Budget's last show, and what I just heard and I was watching on this article just opened my mouth. Like, literally, I was just like, what?
Your mouth just kept slowly opening more and more, like, yeah.
So there's this woman, right? Basically, Budget's calling her Stupid Sammy. I don't know who the hell this person is, but there's a book she was reading, and she was claiming that the Second Amendment gave the Southern states the right to own slavery, and the Founding Fathers were at fault for that. And I'm like, woman, you have not read your goddamn history.
No, she hasn't. No.
No,
yeah,
Second
really,
Amendment
where
was designed to protect and defend people's state rights. It was nothing to do with slavery. The original 13 colonies gave that right in case of enemies, foreign and domestic, and to protect those states and its people, not to enforce slavery.
I'm so happy. I thought Warsaw was going to go off on a rant about crypto.
You know how people are these days. It's like everything is racist, and and you either listen to what we read in a book that and what we drone on and try and brainwash you with. Otherwise, you're a Nazi and a racist.
If you're white, you were born racist.
That's the white privilege, right?
Right.
White privilege.
Critical race theory.
All right, I gotta get back to some of these comments. So I'm gonna read some of these comments off. So let's go with this.
If I can.
Just let me get through some of these. Okay?
You gotta turn your volume at Warsaw, then you'll get your.
The Black Bear Forge is out there saying hi at Night Strike. I am almost done with gunsmithing school, working on setting up a shop and getting my FFL. Awesome, great. Let me know when you do that. I'll buy something from you, and let us know what gunsmithing school you went to. Okay. We got another one out there. So Samurai 92 says at Night Strike, rifle stocks don't make the fire rate higher or lower. I hate these turds that say stocks and braces make the fire rate go up. Try proving with the lever and bolt action rifle, idiots. No, that's true. It's true. Daniel says almost every stock will make you money in the long term. Really, the only way to lose money is at investing is not to invest or sell when things go down, when something's down. No, it's true. It's true. So, all right.
But,
go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, but it effing irritates me that stupidity of indoctrination and people are accepting is just.
It's because most of these people live in these big cities. They don't want to think for themselves. They just want instant gratification. They just want to do what they want to do, and they and basically to hell with everything and everyone else.
No, but at the same time, you claim that slavery was because of the founding fathers. That's complete bullshit. No.
The thing is, Warsaw, the left is a big propaganda machine. They are very good at it.
Let's liberals and the leftists, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
But the point is, the Confederate States were trying to make their own constitutional rights and make slavery. It wasn't nothing to do with the founding fathers.
I'm going to tell y'all something, and y'all know this. Slavery been going on since the dawn of man.
Amen.
And it is still going on, and I'm not going to do this to be racist, but African tribes sold other African tribes.
We know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was time.
Exactly. So
people know that.
Okay. Let me get back to this. Irish, they were enslaved.
Chinese.
Look at Moses and his people. Look,
East Europeans.
There you go. Everybody's been enslaved at some point or another. The problem is the left wants to push an agenda and get everybody to think a certain way. And I'm going to tell you something. Warsaw, when I first met you, you were gung-ho. You were gung-ho and you had a lot of radical ideas, but I've listened to you and you've grown. You're getting this. He's getting
there.
Your propaganda has worked on him. See.
The point being is,
there's something to know about me. I am not
he's seeing it. Yeah,
I'm not a leftist or a right winger. I'm a conservative, and I'm great American.
But we all are that way. No, none of us here are radical right wingers or left. Yeah. We're all kind of in the middle. Yeah. I don't think any of us are QAnon followers.
Hey, okay, hold up, guys. Hold up.
It's just upsetting just how far of our country is literally just dissolving within itself, man.
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. Blackbird Forge sent out another message saying he's going to SDI, Sonoran Desert Institute, the gunsmithing school. Okay, nice. Cool.
So
I mean, this is in a way it's our fault. We got a freaking generation doesn't want to work. They don't want to acknowledge us. They don't want to listen about history. They don't want to even take acknowledgement of their education. I mean, what the?
So Warsaw, other than what you saw on MK Outdoors today, have you looked any more into what he was talking about?
Such as?
The whole thing. I believe it's a book called the 1719 Project.
Yeah, that's
if I remember correctly.
Stuff.
Or you can call it indoctrination stuff, or just a book somebody wrote. And if people choose to believe it without looking into anything, that's on them. Just as you're choosing to just not look into it more and go off of what you heard on.
That book needs to get burned. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So now you're a Nazi because we're just going to burn books.
See.
And.
All right, you want to see lies and you want to support a lie over the truth?
How do you know it's the truth? What I'm saying is you have not looked into it.
A lie over the truth.
Did the Confederate States literally had a constitution involving the Second Amendment involving it?
Okay. Let's let me read some of
But we're not talking about the Confederate States. We're talking about the founding fathers.
All right. Ghost Shadow says, at Night Strike, Alaska natives enslaved each other and ate each other. The Russians totally wiped out any tribes that practiced that. Yeah, well, here's the thing about slavery in America. It was here even before the Europeans got here. It was before Columbus got here. It was actually here before even the Vikings, found Newfoundland. Okay?
I was just going to say, the Vikings were here before Columbus.
That's yes, and slavery was here even before that. You know why? When a warring Native American tribe would fight off another tribe, they would enslave the survivors. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did. And guess what?
Like that, or they kill the men and take the women.
They would kill all the men. They would enslave the women and the children.
Like I said, yeah.
And don't tell me the Native Americans would never do that. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Sure. No, you're human. You're human.
They're just as human as you as I. And
exactly.
They had needs, they had wants, and they had desires and all that. And unfortunately, guess what? Even the Native Americans could be evil too at some point. Not just the white man. Sorry. Not just the black man. Sorry. Not the Asian man. Not any other race in this world. Everybody has the capacity for evil, and everybody has the capacity for good. It's whether you choose to be good or evil is the deciding factor. And don't tell me or give me a preach or sermon on anything else, because that is the goddamn truth. And if you don't like it, well, guess what? There's a door out there, like Roll Call says. Get your ass through it.
I really want to fuck with you right now, Night Strike, but I really can't fuck with you on this one.
No, I was just going to say, Night Strike, I'm seeing a nail and a hammer, and you're hitting the nail on the head and driving the nail that you...
I'm using a jackhammer instead of a normal hammer.
Okay.
You're using a sledgehammer with a nail that's in a concrete wall.
Yeah, because he's yelling, but it doesn't matter. He's exactly right. And this is the problem. Okay. Everybody, not everybody, but, the media and it's all about race and this and that. We didn't have a race problem before this. I mean,
it's a human issue.
Oh my God. And now they're just preaching it left and right. And it's like, no.
Axis, I think that's a little silly to say. We've always had a race issue in this country, although
We who?
Yeah,
I was born in the 60s. I didn't grow up in a racist family. I'm white. My parents didn't teach me to be racist. Just because
your family wasn't racist doesn't mean that racism didn't exist.
No, I'm just saying that's 90% of the people in this country.
But
No,
again, that's
most people
but to
grow up
say
in
that there's
decent
not a
families.
problem.
Games. I mean,
But to
you
say
go
there's
down
not
this
a
whole
problem is naive. And all I'm saying is
There's always problems. There's always
problems.
There's always
There's
poor
always
people.
conflict.
There's always rich people.
All right,
There's always
can I
dead
finish?
people. There's
Can I
always
finish?
everybody. There's always
Again,
everything.
can I finish?
Yes.
Let him finish.
Thank you.
Hurry up, though.
What I
please.
was going to
Really?
say is, since the civil rights movement in the 60s, things have gotten really great. And then Obama got elected, and things have gone back downhill. Now, that's not to say that it's as bad as it was in the 60s or before that. If anybody thinks that, they're fucking foolish, because I'm sorry, but we don't have the KKK running around hanging people from fucking trees, lighting crosses in anybody's front yard or doing shit like that. But, you know, there still are some issues. Will they all be?
There will always be
resolved?
the
No.
issues. You can't eradicate racism. You can't. You
I'm
can't.
not saying that we could, or that we should even have that hope, because, like you just said,
Yeah.
you can't do it. It's not possible. But at the same time, there are still some things that exist in this world, in our country, that could be improved on.
Everything can be improved.
Everything,
Yes.
including the goddamn roads.
Yeah.
Especially in the South.
It's just so
Especially in the
obvious.
South.
It's an obvious statement.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, improve the roads. What do you think I've been doing for a month? Improving the
But
roads.
the
All
difference.
that-
As I said, I had 6 inches of rain the other day. Guess what? A mile down the road from my house, the road collapsed. So yes, I'm saying fix the goddamn roads.
Well, I'm not in. What are you, North Carolina, right?
South.
South. Okay. Yeah, I'm in Ohio. I'm up here fixing roads. Okay, whatever. But yeah,
At least somebody's fixing them. Jesus Christ. I mean, you come down here to the South, even in Tony's area, they don't fix the roads either.
Oh, we have beautiful roads.
Yeah, right. You have beautiful roads if you ignore all the potholes every 5 miles.
We have beautiful roads. There's no racism. Everybody loves each other.
Oh my God!
You're only saying about the roads, Tony, because you got a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's got that air suspension.
Just the level of stupidity in this country is just outstanding.
Yeah, no, you're right, Warsaw. You're right. It's just like people would rather let somebody else tell them what to do and how to think than, I don't know, actually pick up a fucking book or read a fucking newspaper.
Amen.
Oh, wait a minute. That book might be burned because it's not. Oh, and let's tear down some statues and let's rewrite history. Let's
tear down statues that have been there longer than your grandfather's been alive.
Exactly. Let's just rewrite history, right?
But hold on, Ashton just said that book might be burned, but Warsaw literally just said that 1719 book needs to be burned.
Let's take down those statues that until 6 months ago you couldn't give two shits about. But now you have to have them removed because, now you're offended. But 6 months ago, you didn't give two shits.
Hey, let's do this. Why don't we just let the Chinese invade our country?
Honestly, they don't want it. That's why. They don't want it.
Oh, China wants them. What do you mean they don't want it?
They want it,
but they're buying the land left and right. And
I mean, no, honestly, if they hate this country so much, why don't they just let the wall fall down? Let the Chinese come in this country.
They don't hate it. They want it. They want to socialize it like they did their country. And, and the sad thing is most of the people in China hate their government. But, yeah,
But they don't say anything because once a Chinese person has an opinion, they disappear like that guy in front of that tank.
Oh, yeah, they get Clinton.
Yeah, square. Yeah, I remember that.
They get Clinton.
No, but honestly, no, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but if people didn't realize how much free our country is and why we have a Second Amendment to begin with, foreign countries would have taken this country over like decades ago.
that's an easy prediction to make, I think.
Yeah, well, what was that? The STRYKE, the Japanese emperor back in World War II. Even he said there would be a farm by every citizen with a blade of grass.
It wasn't the emperor. It was from a movie. It was from a movie. It was one of the admirals, the Japanese admirals, saying, "If we attack America,
a sleeping giant.
We have awoken a sleeping giant. I only pray we are able to fight them off."
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to tell you this. People want to argue how many guns and the blah, blah, blah. If somebody invades us and starts shooting at us and all that. Most, I'm just going to say,
if our country's ever invaded by somebody else, no.
Shut up.
Let him explain. Let him explain.
Anyway, no, from my point of view, you know, you get to my age, it's like, you're invading our country. Yeah, I can't run and jump, but I'm sure going to fucking shoot back. And if I go down shooting back, at least I shot back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And
someone get Grandpa's wheelchair.
Shut up. I don't need one yet.
All right, get him in the Little Rascal instead.
Oh, Little Rascal.
You know what's funny about our country though, is that you know we've got 500 million guns in circulation, and probably 50, 30 to 40% are owned by liberals, right? My prediction is that if we were actually invaded, a lot of those people would actually, come together with us and fight off some invader.
Honestly,
if we were
ever invaded as a country, again, if we were ever invaded by an enemy, I tell you right now, the first person during this invasion that say we need to get rid of all guns in this country would probably get shot.
That's kind of what I meant.
Yeah, I'll agree on that because look, that's something that people don't get. If you're armed, you're free,
right?
Or how about what was it? Cuba?
Even if you aren't free, you're fighting for it.
Yep. Well, example like Cuba, like all the Cuban citizens, they gave up their farms so long ago when Castro came in because so-called safety of the whole country. And guess what happened? Yeah, they're under authoritarian country and government. Look where they are now. They have no thing.
Oh, remember what Ben Franklin said? Those who would trade their the freedom for security deserve neither freedom nor security.
Yeah, that Ben Franklin said that. No, Look, I'm just going to give up everything in my life that says I can control my security and trust the government for my security. And I'm going to give you this, and this is funny. Pink Floyd, the song Mother, he says, "Mother, should I trust the government?" And I remember hearing that line when I was a kid, and I said, "Hell fucking no."
Yeah, even as a kid, Armament Acts have said, no.
Remember, those guys are British, and they were talking about their government.
Yeah, but it still hit home.
It still applies.
Mother, should I trust the government? Hell no. I don't trust our government, period.
No, I'll have to give Guns Barbecue this. Yes. Should we have the bad book? Probably. I mean, honestly, yeah, you got to find out the truth through a lie, but at the same time, the lie can actually lead to manipulation, and next thing you know, you're a puppet.
You have to apply your standards to everything and everybody. You can't burn books, no matter what they say.
Yeah, and since we're going back on that real quick, I wasn't saying you were wrong or anything, Morris. I was just kind of challenging you on it because if you do read that book, there's some, like, the points they make for their argument, that's why people are going, oh, this makes sense. And you got to look at both sides because you hear about it and you're like, oh, that's fucking bullshit. But when you hear the arguments, like, damn, that could hold some fucking water. I might not like it, but I got to at least say, that they make a strong point.
I mean, it's like stuff like this. Then it's like the part where last year they were taking down Abraham's statues. Like, what's that they're gonna do? He wasn't a freaking slave supporter.
Yeah. I never understood. Wait, you're going to deface Lincoln's memorial? Right. He's the one that made you guys free. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah. He's the man. He's part of the system, though. See.
Yeah, it's the same as.
I mean, it's just like.
You see, that's
you guys are going after the wrong guy.
That's the secret. These people are about breaking down the system. They don't have a specific ideology so much as they want to break our system, break our form of government.
They just want
create chaos.
They just want to burn everything. It's the burn everything mentality.
It's like in the UK when they tore down a statue in Bristol and they replaced it with a statue of Darth Vader. So they
Seriously. Is there really a statue of Darth Vader?
Yeah, in Bristol.
Oh,
So
my
hold
God.
up, Richard.
Are you
I
really?
can support. I can support the statue of Darth Vader. Okay.
Yeah, but he was a child killer and a mass murderer. So you replace
The British have the best sense of humor, though. You have to admit that.
You replace one statue with a statue of someone even. I know, yeah, he's a fictional character, but basically someone that's worse. Because
I can get behind Darth Vader having a statue. I'm just saying.
You know something? You know what? You know what? The British didn't have a sense of humor over us kicking their ass twice out of our country, and then
that's
in
why
World
it's
War,
not in their history books.
yeah,
I
in World
forgave
War
the British a long
II,
time. When I met Richard, I forgave all that. You know.
Well, at least one of us did. And we're just giving you a hard time, Richard. We're not being serious.
But no, seriously.
But no, it's like and those statues in the US last year.
Yeah.
They vandalized the statue for the 54th Massachusetts Regiment, which was an entirely black regiment.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got no. They haven't learned anything.
They tried defacing Lincoln's Memorial in D.C. It's that's the guy that gave them their freedom. Why would you deface it? Because they don't care about what the statues represent. They don't care about what the history represents. They just want to burn down the whole country. Yeah. They don't give a damn.
All statues
all
must
they
be
want to be
Barack
is
Obama.
anarchists.
All statues must be Barack Obama. That's you know. It can't be anything else.
He hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying that's
so.
Since they have no knowledge of what the statue is supposed to be representing, they want to replace it with their idea of what it should be representing.
Yes, DJ Plain Ice. Jedi as a religion has a history in the UK. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
They even took down the statue of Sacagawea because it looked like the two guys were on top of her, made it look oppressive.
Oh, good Lord! All right, so we're gonna cut this one short. I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna go get some food. I haven't gotten pizza yet tonight, so
you gotta start eating before this, okay?
I know, but we've gone an hour. I think Gizzard Gary is next. He'll be on in like 15 minutes or so.
Oh, Gary must have texted you and said you better shut this thing down.
Yeah, I'm getting too rambunctious. I'm getting too wild. You guys are riling me up. It's like Ransom Raves part 2 this evening. So we'll be back Tuesday tomorrow. Next week on Tuesday we'll be back with roll call on Wednesday. We'll be doing the Thursday edition of the Friday Night Strike this next week as well. So stay tuned for that. If the stars come into alignment, we might do something on Sunday night. I'm letting you guys know right now, but it's kind of up in the air. So,
I could be.
What is the world supposed to end or something?
No. I think people are supposed to get superpowers then.
Oh, that's okay.
That's the same mindset people think, the sky is flat, or the world is probably flat.
Wait a minute, the sky's flat or the Earth's flat?
The sky is flat.
Okay.
I've seen some flat bottom clouds.
See, the sky is flat.
I've seen some fat bottom girls. What?
That's what I was going to say.
The sky is flat, and the ground is falling.
Yeah, it's raining purple.
Yeah. So okay, as DJ Plain Ice says, be safe, have fun, and carry your guns. Everyone rock. Yeah, guys, be safe. Shall not be infringed. Have a good one. We'll see you guys. Later. You guys take it easy. I want to thank my panel for being on. If anybody has any final thoughts right now, come on, let's hear it.
I got one, Night Strike. So before we go out, I don't think we have so much of a racism problem as we do a classism problem disguised as racism.
Okay, you can't start a new argument when you're leaving.
We're not going to continue that argument. So that's your final thought. If you want to talk about this, you do a show every freaking night. You can talk about it with DJ Plain Ice.
We have
No.
You're supposed to say something like Felicia, get my pot, or something like that.
What was it? Felicia Navidad?
Yeah, Felicia. Felicia got my pot.
Bye, Felicia. Adios, Felicia. # give them the bird.
Well, the bird is the bird.
Shut up, Ian French. something about Hank Strange. I don't remember what it was. But other than that, we want to thank all the Hunan Mohammeds. And
yeah, whatever. I'm going to say peace to all, stay 2A strong, because that's my hashtag.
Night Strike got Strange from Hank.
And on that note, this one's done. So we'll see you guys later.
Adios, Fellatio.
Fellatio.
Oh, my God.
Fellatio.
You
We'll
just got
see
the
you guys
show
on the
banned.
next one.